Hey there, this is K4A, Knowledge for All Educational Videos and Tutorials. In this video today we are going to try to change the opacity or transparency of material of 3D object or sculpt in Nomad Sculpt. I'm using Nomad Sculpt demo web version, but I think the desktop will have all of those features the same on the same menu bars, places, buttons and so on, so it should be useful sooner or later too. So where to find that button? As in previous video, you start from your top left menu bar and the middle button, fifth from the left or fifth from the right, so it's literally in the middle of all of those other buttons, which looks like some kind of sphere with some kind of, I guess, points or whatever that represents, like material on sphere. Click on it, it will open material user interface drop down menu with lots of options which we are not going to cover today. By default type should be opaque probably for you, so click on blending. And interesting thing is here I have those explanations what this button does and what it is, information on it, short info. I think those are called tooltips, and I was wondering why I don't have them on the menu too, at least the name of the button. But again, it's relatively easy to find them and remember them. So material sphere blending says make the object semi-transparent by tweaking the opacity value. That's what we need today. Note that because of real-time constraints you can have noticeable visual artifacts if your object has a complex shape. So they're saying that if you have a complex shape, like some kind of, I don't know, really massive complex character, like, I don't know, dragon or warrior with billions of polygons and details, and if you change some of those and tweak some of those options, you will see some kind of like artifacts which are small pixel problem on rendering. So just don't worry about that, it's not important. Anyway, we are interested in this opacity value bar, and when you click on it you can see and drag. By default it was 100%, and now when I go close to 0 it will almost disappear. Yeah, you can go actually to 0, which will be invisible, or higher to make it 50%, for example, semi-transparent, like half visible, half, something like that. But I would probably go with more, like something like this, like 15 or 20%. Yeah. And when you're going to use this, I have shown similar effect with background image in previous video, but I would probably use opacity more, and opacity was my first choice which I needed to find, and I found opacity. I have imported the background to test something, then changed the opacity of the 3D model, and I just wanted to see how fast it was in terms of where to find it, how to tweak it and so on. So it's very fast, it's very intuitive, great work by developers, and that's it. You're going to use this, as we have talked in previous video, when you want, for example, to sculpt this sphere, this 3D model, to look like the image concept art, reference art, which you have used on your background image. So for example, imagine instead of this Unity box here logo, I have some kind of dragon or some kind of famous actor, and you want to sculpt this sphere into it, so you use it side by side probably for the first moves and changes, and then later for smaller tweaks you overlap it, and that's why this opacity is great. And when you're finished, you just go to opacity, revert button, go to 100% again, and that's it. The same effect we have explained in previous video how to do it with background, but it's more like overlay, which I don't like, or something like that. It's a good thing to have both of those, so you pick whatever you like more or feel more comfortable with. That's the great thing with many and more options that you can combine and choose whatever you want to make your workflow faster and easier. Most of the programs and softwares don't have those, even though some of those options are very simple and easy to create, like these guys in Nomad Sculpt created, and you use them often on a daily basis. Some softwares just don't care or don't know how to add those. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. See you in next one. Bye for now.